Well, hello everybody, and welcome. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian here, and I have a few books, and I have my tarot cards out, ready to go. Pretty much. Yes, here they are. Hello. um, so yeah, I actually have my Universal Rider Waite deck and my Light Seers deck here that I'm going to share with you. Pull some cards for today, which is the 24th of July. Yes, it's still the 24th of July, Thursday. Happy Thursday, still. Until it's not on the West Coast. And I'll be pulling up a lot, doing a whole lot of things. There's going to be a long video. And happy Leo season to everybody. Um, so first, let me check some. Um, I want to, all right, set this up. So it's 7:06 p.m. and July 24th, 2025. The sun is in Leo and the moon. We just had a new moon this morning, and it's still in the new moon phase. So I'm going to be sharing that chart with you very shortly. And right about, oh, now, oh, let's move this into full screen, entire screen, so you can see this. Okay. All right, we are sharing. The screen is sharing. Yeah. All righty, we have Capricorn rising at the moment, which means the sun is in the eighth house at the moment of occult mysteries, research, um, hidden things that are hidden, uh, um, mysterious, secretive, um, other people's money, actually, also most likely is other people's money, with the sun in the eighth house. That's what this moment in time on the West Coast is. So actually on the East Coast, add 3 hours. It'll probably be Aquarius or Pisces rising. We can check that right now. Edit this chart and put this um let's put this into why not Columbus, Ohio? And then we will check the time there. It's Pisces rising. It's the East Coast. Yeah. We're on the East Coast, so this would be the Eastern Daylight Time, even on the East Coast. Yeah. Pisces rising. Hey, how about that? Since we are, uh, with Pisces rising, the sun is in the sixth house of health, work, co-workers, and yeah. And actually the sun is in exalted here. And no, it's in his rulership here. Yay. And the moon is conjunct the sun. Mercury is going to be coming close to Mercury in yeah, well, let's move this into another day. Oh, the 25th. Yeah. sometime on the 25th, the moon will conjunct Mercury, and then on the 26th, or actually, let's move this into hours because the moon will be moving into Virgo on the 26th. Yeah, late in the day on Saturday, the 26th. There you go. So this will be late in the day on the East Coast. Subtract 3 hours from here, you get the time on the West Coast, where I am in San Francisco. So, all right, do the math. You can figure this out on astro.com. And I think I will share that with you too. Why not? Um, because I can. Let's close that. We will close that. And we will open this. Okay. We are need to go to astro.com. Why not? And we will go. Uh, I have to do this behind this so we can get the chart up. All right, just a moment. Thank you for waiting. Do, 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 do. Okay, so I have this. The chart of the moment is actually here. It is. All right, now, um, all right, chart of the moment on astro.com is here, where we have Pisces rising, as I showed you before. But this time we're in Manhasset, New York, which is on Long Island, outside of New York City. I know this because I was born there, and I lived in New York for a long time. A long, long time. So, yeah. All right. Enough with that. I'm going to share with you this book, Astrology, Psychology, and the Four Elements, an energy approach to astrology and the use in the counseling art, which a lot of astrologers miss. The mark here. Use the uses of astrology in the counseling art. Chapter 7. So the previous chapters have already outlined some of the primary values and uses of astrological insights within the domain of psychology in general. Astrology is equally applicable to other areas of the counseling arts, whether they are marriage counseling, child and family counseling, specific types of psychotherapy, or merely the sort of counseling that many of us do in our everyday lives. Whether or not we have the title of psychologist, since the most important theoretical considerations have already been dealt with quite thoroughly in previous chapters. In this chapter, I simply want to point to some specific and practical applications of astrology in the whole area of counseling. As most readers probably know, there are many types of astrology, complete with their popular symbolic correlations appropriate for the subject at hand. And there are many applications of the basic astrological laws. And blah, 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 blah. So, yes, if you want to find out more, buy this book. If you want to become an astrologer or a counseling astrologer, I recommend getting this. I also recommend getting Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. Goes through every sign, every planet, what they mean, and what every planet in an air sign, every planet in an air sign, every planet in an earth sign, water and fire, and earth, air, water, fire. And the positive and negative expressions of each planetary principle. The sun radiates positive expressions of the sun, radiation of spirit, creative and loving pouring forth of self. On the negative side, pride, arrogance, excessive desire to be special. The moon's positive expression, responsiveness, inner contentment, flowing, adaptable sense of self. Negative expression of the moon, oversensitivity, insecurity, inaccurate, inhibiting sense of self. Mercury's positive expression, creative use of skills or intelligence, reason and power of discrimination used to serve higher ideals, ability to come to agreement through objective understanding and clear verbal expression. The negative side of Mercury, misuse of skill or intelligence, amorality through real rationalization of anything, opinionated and one-sided communication. Venus's positive expression, love, give and take with others, sharing, generosity of spirit. Negative expression of Venus, self-indulgence, greed, emotional demands, inhibition of affection. So then we have Mars. The positive expression of Mars is courage, initiative, willpower, consciously directed toward a legitimate aim. The negative expression of Mars, impatience, willfulness, violence, improper use of force or threat. Jupiter, positive expression, faith, reliance on higher power or a greater plan, openness to grace, opinion, optimism, openness to self, need for improvement. The negative side expression of Jupiter, overconfidence, laziness, scattering energy, leaving the work to others, irresponsibility, overextending self, or promising too much. Saturn, disciplined effort, acceptance of duties and responsibilities, patience, organization, reliability, self-restriction through too much reliance on self and lack of faith, rigidity, coldness, defensiveness, crippling inhibition, fearlessness, and negativity. On Uranus as positive expression, attunement to truth, originality, inventiveness, directed experimentation, respect for freedom. Uranus, the higher octave of Mercury, as also, yes. So the negative expression of Uranus, willfulness, restless, impatience, constant need for excitement and purposeless change, rebellion, extremism. And now Neptune, its positive expression of Neptune, attunement with the whole, realization of spiritual dimension of experience, all encompassing compassion, living an ideal. The negative expression of Neptune, self destructive escapism, evasion of responsibilities and self's deepest needs, refusal to face one's motives and to commit self to anything. Pluto, a positive expression, acceptance of the need to focus one's mind and willpower on one's own transformation. Having the courage to face one's deepest desires and compulsions and to transmute them through effort and intensity of experience. The negative expression of Pluto, compulsive expression of subconscious cravings, willful manipulation of others to serve one's own ends, ruthlessly using any means to avoid the pain of facing one's self, infatuation with power. So that's very, those are the planets. And then it goes into what each planet is, and then the sun in fire, a fire sign, the sun in earth signs, the sun in air signs, and the sun in a water sign. I'm not going to read this all, you can get the book. The moon in a fire sign, and all yeah, and then it goes through Venus and all the elements, and then we go to planets in signs, and then planets in houses. The ascendant and the midheaven, the differences between the two. The midheaven is not always the 10th house, though, or the midheaven is not in always in the 10th house. Could be the ninth. I actually could be in the 12th house. Could be in 11th, 10th, 9th, or even the 8th house. So anytime we're on the top of this of your zodiac wheel. And then we have the houses and their interpretations, holistic approach to interpreting houses. Then it goes into the angular houses, 1, 4, 7, and 10. Succedent houses, 2, 5, 8, and 11. Cadent houses, the angular houses are the houses of action. The succeeding houses are the houses of security. The cadent houses, 3, 6, 9, and 12. the key word of these houses is learning. So then we go through water houses, the earth houses, the fire houses, the air houses. And then through guidelines, and then we go through understanding planetary aspects. So it's a 360-degree wheel that this zodiac is in. And if you want to know more about Mercury, well, hey, you can always get Gary Canton's Hermetica Triptyca, the Mercury elemental, the elemental year. You can figure out what elemental year you were in with Mercury because it goes retrograde in an element each year. And this year, 2025, Mercury is growing retrograde in fire signs. It's in a fire sign right now and in retrograde in Leo. It will be moving into um, retrograde in Sagittarius. It was retrograde in Aries, so yeah, went in Aries season. So there you go. And then we have our last and final book, Astrology, a Cosmic Science by Isabel Hickey. Classic work on spiritual astrology. So you have all kinds of stuff in here too. This is an excellent source for um, what the signs mean. Aries is keyword is I am. Taurus, I have. Gemini, I think. Cancer, I feel. Leo, I will. I will it to happen, or I will do that. Virgo, I analyze, the analytical sign, yes. And also Gemini is an analytical thing. They think things through. Uh, Libra, I balance. Scorpio, I desire. Sagittarius, I perceive. Capricorn, I use. Aquarius, I know. And Pisces, I believe. Those are the key words for the signs of the zodiac. And then tells you the approximate time of year that each sign is. So we're on July 22nd was when the sun moved into Leo. Today's the 24th, so still in Leo until the September 22nd. Yeah, August 22nd. Leo is July 22nd to August 22nd, approximately. Not the same time, but so yes, here you are. Astrology, a cosmic science. All right, well, let's pull out the tarot card. Why not? I have my Universal Rider-Waite deck here. So, let's see. Okay. One more shuffle. And this we have. Here you are, Leo. Strength card. The strength card. This is you, the gentle giant. Strength. Major Arcana card. Let's see. That's the next card we have. The Page of Wands. Well, hey, it's a lot of action moving in this direction. Actually, we're moving. Yeah, actually, that's a good thing because actually they're all facing to the right, which is a really good motion. Wow, we have a lot of fire energy going on here with the Four of Wands. So some kind of celebration. Oh my goodness! And then we actually have the sun card. Oh my goodness! Wow. So childlike and having some enjoying the sunlight, and then with this, oh, good grief! Wow, there's a lot of fire. Um, the Six of Wands. Wow, it's so funny. Wow, there's a victory. So it's going to be an interesting week with a lot of energy. We're going to feel the strength within, and maybe, yeah, this is, yeah, this, and the sun. Wow. You're going to be feeling okay. And then we have Aquarius, another Aquarius, maybe feeling this too. So, Aquarius, well, all this fire energy is opposed to your sign of Aquarius. So you'll be getting a boost of wait, a lot of fire. Queen of Wands. That's a lot of fire energy. Yeah. And then we're gonna have something new is coming your way with the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be a new tangible um project or money, a new source of money coming your way. And that's what I have for you. Wow, that's really cool. I love that. Amazing. Well, I'm Stephen the Jupiterian, and I just wanted to share that with you. And was a little bit of a rant. But you know what? Hey, astrologers love to rant about everything. And so I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes here when I'm not on camera. Uh, so thanks for watching. Take care. I'm Stephen the Jupiterian. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, and post a comment. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Love and appreciate each one of you subscribers and future subscribers and watchers. All right. If you're new and you're watching, please subscribe. It's my livelihood. It's how I'm gonna keep the lights on here. um, please. So, and you can always book a reading with me. I'll have the link in the description box below. So, thank you for watching and enjoy this Leo season. Take care, everybody.